Hello and welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to show you about my personal project, and it's called Zentarra. And in the previous videos I showed version 3 and this one is 3.5. It's in alpha, so really it's just me testing it. So what's the difference between version 3 and version 3.5? Well, I've concentrated on data quality because with all organizations that deal with data quality is a big issue because you don't know if it's stale, if it contains duplicate data or even incorrect data. So that is what version 3.5 is concentrating on. So what I'm going to do is going to be a very quick video and just show you how it works. So here is on the screen, this is version 3.5 and the previous version was version 3. So if you can see the screen, it looks very similar to version 3. The only difference that you can see really is on the left hand side the menu has changed a little bit, and on here there is only two options that you can pick from. One of them is the same ask question and the other one is a data quality tab. So I'll go on version 3 and I've got a question here, and if I press run, it will run and it will bring back some results. So I'm not really interested in the actual query for this demo. I'm just interested in it running and how to test the data quality side of this upgrade. So it's run and it's produced some results. So if I type in this exact same question in version 3.5, this will also run. So it's running, it's thinking about the answer, and yep, it's produced some results and it's version 3.5. So in this upgrade, I'm just concentrating on data quality. So now there's a brand new tab and it's called data quality, and in here it's got everything dedicated to data quality to do with that data source. And in here you can pick all the different tables in the back end that you want to process any data quality functions on. So if I look at, I'll try and find one called shipment and press the show button. I've already set up two different data quality objectives on this table. One is for completeness and one is for freshness. So for this example, I'm just going to concentrate on freshness. So I've set it to 700. So 700 on the shipping date column that I've picked out of the shipment table just means that there has to be a record in the shipment table what's happened in the last 700 days. So every time I go back to the dashboard and I type in a query, if it's happened in the last 700 days, it will work. So what would happen if I shorten this date? Well, at the moment, I know for a fact there isn't any recent information in the database. So what I will do, I will change this to 7 days. Go back to freshness, and I'll just change it to 7 days and save it. Then once this has been saved, I will run the validation again, and I'll run it, and it will say, "Ooh, it's 50% now." And I've got a rule to say, yeah, if it's not great, it will knock some points off for data quality, because my rule says it has to be the shipment date has to happen in the last 7 days, and in the database it hasn't. So it's like you get a warning of 50%. So what happens now? Well, if I go back to the dashboard and put in the same question, it will say, sorry, I'm not going to give you the answer because it's failing the data quality rules. So it's actually saying the data quality score is 50% and it's below the configured minimum of 53%. So I've set that number at 53% just to show what happens when it fails a validation rule. I can increase that if I really wanted to, or make it lower. So if I go into my local settings and I just change this value to 49% and press save and there, and if I type in the same question, it should work. And give it 1 second, and it's worked. So it's bringing back results. So you can set the data quality of what is your minimum data quality standard over here to say, and it will block any query which the data quality is below 49%. And in the data quality window, you can configure all your data quality rules for any single table for that data source. And at the bottom, it gives a nice report, and it just tells you if there is a validation. Right, if you do fail validation, what it gives like example records on which records is breaking this rule. So it just gives me like the shipping ID. So you can go into the database and have a quick look to see if there's something wrong with the database system, just to see which records are actually failing the data quality rules. That is around about it for this version. But this version is nothing flashy on the front end. It's all about data quality, because data quality is just so important in database systems, and it's so important that you don't give out the incorrect results, because the end user doesn't know that something's not wrong, the database is stale, you've got duplicate records. So it's really a good way of just building up rules inside your data. And if someone asks a question, there's some kind of mechanism to block it giving out an answer, so you're not giving out false information, because giving out false information could be worse than giving out no information. So yeah, that's around about it really for this data quality segment. I'm soon be working on version 4, but so that's going to be an exciting type of upgrade what's coming. I think I'll be working on making this more multi-user, so more than one person could use this. At the moment, it's just a single user experience using the dashboard and the data quality portal. But I might actually have a dedicated admin portal, make it a bit more user-friendly and a bit more multi-user as well. So look out for that in future videos, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will speak to you again soon. Thank you.